Hi guys, welcome to the 17th video of the Love Bubber 450 questions series. We are doing strings. We are, I think, midway in strings. We have a lot of problems to do. We have finished matrix and array, and I will share the link of the playlist in the description, and also I will give the link of these questions in the description. Okay. So if you have not watched it yet, please watch it and share the video and the channel with your friends. And please, if you like my work, like and subscribe. It will motivate me. So today actually we had to do, last video we did word break problem. Today we have to do Rebenkarp and KMP algo. Actually for these two things, right, I suggest you watch this video by Abdul Bari. I have watched it I've learned it from this channel only. I watched his video and he has explained very well. And so it will be better if you directly watch this. I will share the link in the description, or you can yourself type Abdul Bari KMP algorithm. Even for Rebenkarp, he has told. So this explanation and all, he will do it better only because I have learned it from him. You learn it from him only, na? It will be better for you. So these two will be done. Next, convert a sentence into its equivalent mobile numeric keypad sequence. So here what we are given is this mobile keypad we are given. Okay. So for example, if we have to type B, so B over here, how we will type is, we will say 2, 2. C over here will be 2, 2, 2. Okay. C, because C is the third character, we have to press 2 3 times. B is the second character, we have to press 2 2 times. If we have to press F, what will we do? If we have to press F, so for F, we will do 3 3 3. Okay. So like this, we will be given an input string. For example, this geeks for geeks. And we have to print the output. So we have to print what is G, what is E, like that we have to do. This is a very simple question. Okay. So what we have to do is, first step will be, to, make an array of size 26 and store all the this thing patterns. For example, first will be 2, next will be 2 2, next will be triple 2, after that 3, like this. Store the pattern. Okay. And until where? Until 9999. So what is this pattern actually? This pattern is corresponding to what? This is A, this is B, this is C, like that, this is Z. So we will have an array of size 26 and we will pre-compute all the numbers. Like if we have to press B, if the input character is B, we have to press 2 2. If the input character is Z, we have to press 9 9. So like this, we will make an array. Okay, we will make an array and then it will become simple. We just have to use the hashing technique, that is whatever input character we get, right? So let us say our array of 26 is there. Okay, array of 26, and suppose our input character is ch. Then for accessing anything, what we have to do? We have to do ch minus capital A. Ch minus capital A to get any character. This is to get what? To get any, sorry, this is to get any string, required string. This will give us the required string. R of ch minus A will give us the required string. But what if we have a space? What if we have like, what if we have like a space character? We have to then add a 0, because 0 corresponds to space. So if you keep these two things in mind, this is a very simple problem. You have to just get the input of, the input character, traverse through the string, get the input character, Input character minus a will be the index of the array. This array is what? This array is the pre-computed array. So if you are not understanding what I'm saying, it is given over here actually, the same thing I'm telling. See, they have already computed all these things. Okay, and they're storing in an array. And then every time they are just taking the index. So it is a basic hashing problem, hashing kind of a problem, wherein you get the index and then, uh, after getting the index, just corresponding to that, whatever string is there in the array, print that or just add it to the output. So I think you all can do this. I think you understood what I told. It is also explained in the article. You can look at it by yourself if you don't understand. So there is nothing to code over here actually. So let us go to next problem. Next problem is actually minimum number of bracket reversals needed to make an expression balanced. So to make an expression balanced, what we have to do is, so what we'll have to do is, as given over here, it is a simple solution. Okay, it is a stack based solution. So stack based solution means what we will be doing is, if suppose this is the sequence, okay, and we want to find how many should be, we want to find the minimum number of reversals. What we will do is, we will first find which is perfectly balanced, whichever part is perfectly balanced. For example, this part is perfectly balanced. We will then remove this part. Okay, then remaining part will be this. Something like this will be remaining. Or maybe I drew the wrong thing. Something like this will be remaining. So in the remaining part, what we'll have to do, we'll have to count the number of opening brackets and number of closing brackets. If number of opening brackets is m and number of closing brackets is n, then the answer will be m by 2 plus n by 2. I want you to try it by yourself because I have already made a video on how to do such kind of problems using stack. It is already in the playlist, I think in parts 14 or 15 or even 13, I'm not sure. I have used stack and I have done the same thing, that is that string parenthesis problem. So I'm not going to code it again. It is a simple stack based solution. Please look at my channel video, I think 13 or 14 part. There I have explained how to do this kind of problem. Okay, when we are getting the opening bracket, we will push it into the stack. When we are getting a closing bracket, we'll have to check whether we have to pop it or push it, like that. So this problem is actually even simpler. If you don't get it and if you want me to make a separate video and also show the coding part and all, then let me know. Otherwise, it is very simple. You can do it by yourself. I have told you the brief concept. So ultimately, what will be the answer? Answer will be m by 2 plus n by 2, where m is number of opening bracket and n is number of uh, closing bracket, or n is the size of the remaining stack. Remaining stack means what? From the original string, whatever is perfectly balanced, you remove it. Okay, after removing only I'm telling. This you have to do after removing the perfectly balanced part. So try to code it by yourself. I've given you a hint. Otherwise, I will do the coding part in another video. Please let me know and don't feel angry that I'm not coding. Just let me know if you want me to do it. Otherwise, I will think you are just watching the video and not doing anything. So I don't want that to happen. You also code it and tell me, or you ask me after trying. So thank you for watching this. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Good day. Bye.